Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Stacey and I do makeup. So it has been a minute since I filmed a video. The last few weeks have been kind of crazy, and if you can tell, I had acne on my face. I have seriously had like massive breakouts for the last 2 weeks. Not really sure what's going on with that. It's been driving me crazy. So I really just needed to let my skin breathe. Didn't want to be putting on a bunch of makeup and didn't necessarily want to be filming like that because seriously my chin was like a war zone. So anyways, today's video, as you can tell from the title, is going to be Get Ready With Me. I have not done a video like this before, and I just thought it'd be a nice change of pace instead of my usual like voiceover tutorials I've been doing lately. I just really wanted to change it up, and I thought it'd be nice to do like a more casual video, chat with you guys, and just do our makeup together. So if you need to do your makeup, you can definitely join in, either do something similar to what I'm doing or do whatever you need to do for the day you're going to have. And yeah, let's do our makeup together. Okay, so I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I just brought a lot of makeup out, and I'm just going to see what I end up with. I'm thinking of doing like a spring, like fresh look. Probably something like pinkish. We'll see. What I really want to use is the new Voss Pro palette. If you haven't seen this yet, which I am sure you have, it is stunning. It's their Holy Grail palette. It is so freaking beautiful. Like, this palette is like almost every color I ever need to make me happy when it comes to eyeshadow. So before I start, I might like forget to say a product I'm using if I'm like talking about something else or whatever. So if I don't mention a product I'm using, everything will be listed in the description bar down below as usual. So you can check out there if you're not sure what I am using, but I'll try my best to keep up and include everything I am using. So I think I'm gonna start on my eyes. I'm gonna go with the MAC Prep and Prime, their eyeshadow base. I like this because it doesn't have a color. I'm just gonna put that on my finger and put that all over both eyelids. I'm trying to decide if I want to do like a smoky eye, a natural eye. Decisions when you're doing your makeup, right? It's like I almost have too much to choose from, and then I get stressed out. I'm like, what do I want to do? Everything's so pretty, and I've gotten so much new stuff lately, even though I'm telling myself not to. I can't resist it. Seriously, so much new makeup has been coming out. What have you guys been loving? I told myself I was on a strict no buy until April for the Sephora VIB sale, and that definitely did not happen. I said that before I knew a whole bunch of new stuff was coming out, which makes me think, like, are you guys so excited for the Sephora VIB sale? They just released the details yesterday. VIB Rouge, which I am, get 15% and VIBs get 10. Yeah, VIB Rouge starts April 7th. I'm not sure about anything else, but I'm so excited. I've already started adding stuff to my cart. Oh, and I am already getting carried away. I'm just gonna set that eye base with Thanks a Latte from the Voss palette. But yeah, so I've already started putting stuff in my Sephora cart just to give myself time to like process, since it's like a little over a week away, just to give myself time, like, what do I really need? I mean, we all know I don't need anything, but what do I really want versus what am I just wanting just because it's like new and it's out? Like, I'm trying to think of like, what will I really use? What will I really enjoy? So I'm really excited for that sale. That's the one place, Sephora, I have not bought anything for a while, like 3-4 months, which is a long time for me because I knew the sale was coming up. And you have to take advantage when Sephora stuff is on sale because that does not happen often. Well, you know what? I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but this color is called Transition. So you know what? Then what to do with it is in the name. I'm just gonna put that as my transition shade with the Morphe E27. I'm obsessed. I know I use this brush a lot because the E27 is wearing off. Anyways, I'm like gonna be all over the place in this video. I'm just putting that out there right now. Like, be prepared. My thoughts are just gonna be like so random. But yeah, are you guys excited for the VIB sale? What are you gonna get? Have you started putting stuff in your cart yet? It's an exciting time. It's like a makeup lover's dream when Sephora has their annual sales. So I'm just putting like a light wash of color. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Bestie on my Morphe M433. I love this brush so much. If you need like a good like crease, like fluffy blending brush, get your hands on the Morphe M433. It is so good. I'm just putting that right under the transition shade. I'm kind of morphing them together and somewhat putting it on the outer corner of my eye. Again, a light hand, nothing too dark, but just dragging it down and pushing it into that outer corner of my eye. I think those two colors together look really, really nice. They just create a nice like caramely light brown. Nothing too harsh, it's not too orange. I'm going in to go in very lightly with this Wine and Dine shade. It's like a really, really pretty like maroonish cranberry. And I'm going to take that on my M433 again. So I'm just gonna like tap, tap. These shadows are really pigmented, which is awesome. So you don't need like a ton of product, and they are beautiful. I'm honestly so impressed with this palette. I remember seeing it on Instagram and I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? I need that in my life like now. And the fact that it's called Holy Grail just like says it all. They just knew that this would be so popular. Like, it is so good. So I'm just putting this, like I said, a very, very light hand and slowly dragging that product into my crease. What am I thinking that I can do a chit chat get ready with me? I am so bad at talking while I do my makeup. You guys wonder why like my last like 4 tutorials are all voiceovers? That's why, because I get so focused. When I do my face makeup, it'll be better. I just shouldn't really be trying to talk right now. I should wait until I'm onto my face because then I'm a lot better. So I really like these Real Technique Duo Fiber brushes. I think they're really great. I'm going to go back into Bestie with this Duo Fiber brush and just blend this out. So there's no harshness, it's just like a nice gradient. This really helps bring your eye look together. Okay, so I can go in and deepen that up later, but for now, I'm actually going to do Ploof on the bottom. That's the shade right here. It's like a shimmery shade, and then So Jelly on top, because I think Ploof will give it a nice base, and then So Jelly will be a little more like vibrant on top of it. I learned when I used these the other week that they work really well with MAC Fix Plus. Really helps make them pop, makes them like really shimmery. Okay, so that's kind of what it's looking like with just Ploof. And now I'm going to go in with that pink shade, that So Jelly shade on top. Okay, now that I have that somewhat on my eyelids, I'm going to go back in with that Wine and Dine shade and just warm up the outer V more, and also re-drag that across the crease to help blend the lid shade and that together so it's not so harsh. Okay, so I might need to go back in with that Wine and Dine shade one more time, but to finish off the lids, I want it to be much more like metallic and sparkly. So I'm going to take the brush I was using for my lids, and I was using just this e.l.f. brush. I'm honestly have no idea what this is for. It's either concealer or shader. I really like it for my lid, and I am going to put So Jelly, that pink shade, on it, and then spray MAC Fix Plus, and then tap that all over the lid. Ooh, that might have been too much. I personally like to put MAC Fix Plus on after I put the eyeshadow on my brush. I just think it works better and it doesn't like mess with the eyeshadow in the pan. And I'm just going to, yes, like intensified it so much. So now that lid shade is on, and I'm just going to go back in with M433 with no product on it and just kind of blend that all together. Okay, so I did what I wanted on the eyes. I will finish them up after I do the face. I got this Starbucks like 3 hours ago and I still haven't finished it. Typical. I'm putting Becca Backlight priming filter on my face. I absolutely love this primer. Love the glow it gives to your skin. You truly can see it through your foundation. I love it. And for foundation today, I'm going in with Born This Way by Too Faced in the shade Vanilla. I try and True Morphe E6. I'm seriously so obsessed with this flat top brush. I can't stop using it. I just start with one pump of this because you get a lot, and this is such a full coverage foundation. I start with one pump and then go from there. I like to spray my brush just like twice, just to give it a little bit of moisture. So yeah, what else can I talk to you guys about? Talk about the VIB sale. Seriously, so excited. I go on my Sephora app like every day and like look at what I want to buy. It's so bad. Such an addiction. TV, I'm like literally obsessed with TV. I watch way too many TV shows, what TV shows do you guys like to watch? I can't even start to list the amount of shows I watch. I seriously watch so many, but some of my current favorites are the Shonda Rhimes shows. Obviously, I'm so obsessed with her. I mean, Grey's Anatomy like broke my heart the other season with Derek, so that's not necessarily my favorite show anymore, but I absolutely love her shows. Scandal is so good. How to Get Away with Murder, I'm behind. I need to catch up. I've been too busy. I'm behind on that, but that's so good. The Catch, you guys, if you guys like Shonda Rhimes, The Catch just started last week on Thursday, and the first episode was so good. It was so, so good. So definitely check that out if you're a Shonda Rhimes fan. RuPaul's Drag Race. Any RuPaul fans out there? I'm obsessed. This season is so freaking good. It's like my favorite bunch of queens. Currently, I am binge watching Chicago Fire because I was a season and a half behind. So that's been really fun. I honestly feel like there's nothing more satisfying. Okay, not nothing, but there are a few things more satisfying to me than binge watching a TV show. Like just like, oh, episode's done. That was super suspenseful. What's gonna happen next? Oh, I can find out right now. Like, I absolutely love it. So I'm going to go in with concealer now. I'm going in with Urban Decay Naked Weightless Concealer in Light Neutral. This is one thing I'm going to buy from the VIB sale. The shade lighter than this because this is literally like my foundation color and I want something lighter. But in the meantime, I'm really glad I have the Makeup Forever. This is in Y21, so I'm going to mix these together. So another one of the reasons why I haven't really been filming lately, aside from the fact that my face looked like a war zone, is I have been trying to get a job and it's been so freaking hard. Seriously, if you're still in college, never graduate. It's just not worth it. I wish I could just be in college right now and not have to worry about like trying to figure out what my career is gonna be and what the next like 5 or 10 years of my life should look like. And then the kind of exciting thing in my life right now, although very stressful, is I need to buy a new car. I've had the same car since I was 16. I've had it for 10 years, which is absolutely crazy to me. Like, what? And I need to buy a new one because it has just seen better days and I'm sick of putting money into it. So I went car shopping last weekend, over Easter weekend with my mom, and I found 2 cars that I'm like absolutely in love with and they're so different. I can't choose which one I want. It's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to make this impossible decision. So I decided on Toyotas and I am choosing between, let me shake out my Laura Mercier. I'm going to set with the Laura Mercier powder. And I decided that I am down to the Toyota Camry, a 2015 Sport Edition, so the Camry SE, or I'm just dusting this powder away, or a Toyota RAV4, a 2014 Toyota RAV4. So yeah, they're really similar in price, really low mileage, both awesome cars. I just have to decide if I want a 4-door sedan or if I want an entry-level SUV. I've always wanted SUV since I could drive. I'm just dusting this over my cheeks since I'm gonna go in with powder. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you guys have an opinion? Do you know what I should do? What car I should get? It's gonna be the car I have for the next like 10 years of my life. And it just feels like such a huge decision and I'm like trying to think about my future and if I even need an SUV, but I freaking want one anyways, even if I don't need one. There's something I've been wanting, but the Camrys are so, the Sport Editions are so freaking nice on the inside. It's just a really stressful thing. I'm gonna go in with this Too Faced powder. This is in Honey Beige, just to draw some powder down my neck since my face is a little more yellow than my like neck and chest is. But yeah, either way, it's just so stressful. Like buying a car is such a huge decision. It's a major investment and I just feel like I'm not equipped. I just feel like I'm not equipped to make this decision, so it's stressing me out. I'm really bad at this. I cannot talk apparently when I do my makeup. If this video is an absolute mess, I'm sorry. You know what? Something that's so funny about, I'm gonna finish up my under eyes. Something that's so funny about doing YouTube, and my friend actually texted me about this like a few weeks after I started. She was like, wait, what do you do when you have a full face of makeup on and like after you're done filming? And I was like, well, usually I have nothing to do. So I either sit around the house with it on or I just take it off. Like that's just it's the weirdest thing. I'm going in with Wine and Dine on the bottom, my bottom lash. This is a little Wet n Wild brush. Wow, you guys, this is so affordable. 99 cents affordable, and it is so good at getting super, super close to your lash line because it's really, really thin. It just puts the product like right where you want it. So now I'm going to blend that out with this Bdellium 780 brush, and I'm going to do that with that transition shade called Transition. That's so great. I love that they called that Transition. That palette has super fun names like Glamping, Are You Kidding Me? Awesome Sauce, How You Doin', which makes me think of Friends, which is my all-time favorite show of all time. Duh, I just said that. It is my favorite freaking show of all time. If you don't like Friends, I don't know if I can trust you, honestly. I'm sorry. So I'm just smoking out this bottom lash. What is this? The faces we make when we do our makeup, I swear, the ugliest faces ever, but you gotta move your face in certain ways sometimes. It's just gotta be done. I'm going to curl my lashes now, and I'm gonna go in with some mascara and then put fake eyelashes on. I'm actually really excited because I just ordered a whole bunch of fake eyelashes. I got that new storybook thing that came out from House of Lashes that I think is so freaking cute. It holds 10 pairs of lashes. It like opens like a book. So I got that, and I ordered like 4 pairs of lashes with it. And then I got lashes from Lady Moss. I ordered like 6 pairs of Cocoa lashes. But like I said, for now, today I'm just going in with these. They're already opened. These wispies, dummy wispies from Ardell. So I'm just gonna wait for these to dry. Okay, sorry about that. My camera turned off and I didn't notice because I was in the middle of putting on my eyelashes. So my eyelashes are on and my eyes are basically done for now. I'm gonna move on to brows and then do like a little bit of highlighting, but for the most part, my eyes are done. So for brows, I'm just going in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. She was really quick. I don't do anything special. I'm blessed to have pretty full eyebrows. So I kind of just go in with dark brown by Anastasia because as you can tell, that just really helps fill in my eye and make them look a little more like full and prominent. And then if I need to, I either go in with a clear brow gel to keep them in place if I'm like gonna be out for the day or whatever, or I go in with a tinted brow gel. Sometimes I do a tinted brow gel all by itself, but I do feel like I have like little tiny areas that are just a little, not necessarily like sparse, but you can just see my skin through the brow and that like bothers me. I want it to be like full. And I am going to go in with some Makeup Geek shadows to highlight. I'm just going to use this Morphe MB13 brush to highlight my brow bone. I'm gonna go in with Shimma Shimma, nothing crazy. I love Shimma Shimma. It is such a gorgeous color. So I just put Shimma Shimmer in the Shimma. I feel so silly when I Shimma Shimma. I just put it in my inner corner, like in my tear ducts, just to brighten up the eyes a little bit. I feel like that little touch actually helps so much when you're doing your makeup. And now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. This is taking forever, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go in with Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer for bronzer today. I'm actually so pleased. I'm going in with this Morphe M523, my new favorite Morphe brush. I'm going to be talking about this in my favorites. I'll compare it to the other one I had been using. But anyways, I'm obsessed with this Physicians Formula bronzer. I kind of don't want to talk about too much because I'm gonna put that in my favorites as well. So look for my favorites. I'm gonna record that tomorrow or like sometime this week. So look out for that video because I will be talking about these two products and why I love them so much. This brush is my new everything. But anyway, so I'm just gonna bronze up the face. I just turned on some lights in my house, so if the lighting just changed, that's why. I wanted to see if I liked it better, and I feel like that helps. It just balances out because the sun is like half gone. We're almost done. I swear I'll power through the rest of this quickly. Taking a stippling brush to bronze up the forehead. I don't like to just like put too much product on my forehead, so I like to go in with a stippling brush. I just feel like it allows you to give like a lighter hand. For blush today, I'm using my Love Flush blush palette from Too Faced. I think I'm gonna use this How Deep Is Your Love. It's like a really pretty, almost like corally pink. These blushes are funny because this is a great little palette, but they're really tiny, so your brush can only get into the product like so much. Ooh, I like this. That's really pretty. So we're almost done, which is great. I'm going to go in with 2 highlighters because I'm extra like that and I love highlighters. I'm gonna go in with Mary Luminizer first, and then I'm gonna go in with this really pretty Wet n Wild Fergie highlighter. It looks like this on the inside. It's like this marbled, like pink and white highlighter. So I'm going in with my Morphe M310 brush. I kind of forgot I had this and I wasn't highlighting with it for a while, and I'm seriously obsessed. This fan brush highlights so beautifully. It just distributes the color like exactly like hi, hello, exactly how you would want it to be on your face. But I just forgot how much I loved this fan brush. I just think it's so nice. Ooh, when I'm using the fan brush, I go flat like this, and then I run the product across the top like that. So I'm like flat and on top and then tap off. I feel like that kind of just helps cover like all sides of the brush you're gonna be using. And then I arch it kind of in like almost a U shape to get kind of like the apples of the cheeks and work my way up. And then I up it, go up right here. I love how those highlights look together. I think it looks so pretty. A little on the nose. I have enough highlighter already to last me like seriously a lifetime. I'll be glowing until I'm like 90 years old, but there's already more highlighters I want to buy with the Sephora sale. They just keep coming out with them. They're so pretty. Like highlights are honestly one of my favorite things when it comes to makeup. So I think that's good highlighting wise. I like to just run this over just once, just to kind of blend that into the face. And then to finish up this look, this is 1995 by Gerard Cosmetics. It just came out like a couple days last week. Just came out last week. These are their Hydra Mattes. They're a super nice formula in my opinion. I always feel like doing your lipstick is like coloring, but like the adult version, and it's way more intense. Okay, so the lips are done, which completes this look. This is the final product. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I'm so glad I forced myself to do a spring look and use like this bright pink color that honestly I never thought I would use when I got that Holy Grail palette. And I'm so happy with the way it turned out. I had so much fun making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this style. It is my first chit chat. Get ready with me. And as you can tell, I'm not the best at talking while doing my makeup. I get like very, very focused, and I'm just someone in general who I just take a long time to do my makeup as it is. So I'm sorry in advance, except not in advance because this is the end of the video, but I'm sorry if this video was long. I'll try to edit it down as much as I can. Let me know if you like the style of this video because I would love to do more of these. It's just like a little more relaxed than a tutorial. I know maybe it doesn't like teach you as much, but I think they're fun to throw in there now and then. I would love to do more of these in the future. So I guess that's it for this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe down below, or you can do so in my end card. It would mean so much to me. I absolutely love making videos, and I know I'm new and I'm just getting started, but it's something I really have been enjoying, and I'm really excited to continue doing this, and I hope I get to do it for a lot longer. So please subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, as well as comment down below. All my social media links will be linked down below as well and in my end card, so come follow me, hang out, let's chat. I would love to get to know you guys. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and want to see more like this. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah! Bye. Let's do that again. Was that a whistle? I can't whistle. What? I can't believe I'm still drinking this dang coffee.